Topic 1. Spirit Airlines files for bankruptcy, indicating financial distress in the airline industry. Spirit Airlines has recently announced that it is filing for bankruptcy protection due to financial difficulties. The airline has incurred over $2.5 billion in losses since 2020, primarily due to a decline in travel demand following the pandemic and a failed merger with JetBlue. With more than $1 billion in debt repayments looming, Spirit plans to restructure its debt through agreements with creditors while continuing to operate flights during the bankruptcy process. Customers will not be affected in terms of ticket bookings and usage. As a low-cost carrier, Spirit has operated on a business model that offers low prices but charges additional fees. However, it has faced challenges due to increased competition and rising costs, particularly issues with Pratt & Whitney engines affecting flight operations. The failed merger with JetBlue, which fell through due to antitrust concerns, has further intensified financial pressures on Spirit. In this context, Spirit Airlines is planning to proceed with bankruptcy proceedings, having secured a $350 million capital investment from creditors and a $300 million debtor-in-possession loan. The airline expects to complete the bankruptcy process by the first quarter of 2025, which will lead to its stock being delisted from the New York Stock Exchange. Topic 2. President Biden authorizes Ukraine to use U.S. arms against Russia, escalating geopolitical tensions. President Biden's administration has decided to allow Ukraine to use U.S.-provided weapons to strike deep into Russian territory. This marks a significant shift in Washington's policy regarding the Ukraine-Russia conflict. Ukraine is planning long-range attacks in response to Russia's deployment of ground troops from North Korea. Despite some skepticism within the U.S., this decision could help Ukraine gain a more advantageous position in negotiations with Russia. Russia has warned that this move will be seen as a major escalation of tensions. Additionally, this decision may impact international oil prices, especially if Russian oil infrastructure is targeted. Topic 3. E. coli outbreak linked to organic carrots results in 1 death and multiple infections. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, and public health authorities from 18 states are investigating a large E. coli outbreak linked to organic carrots. This outbreak has resulted in 1 death and at least 39 infections, with some individuals hospitalized. The affected carrots were produced by Grimway Farms in Bakersfield, California, and sold under various brand names. The CDC is advising consumers to check their refrigerators and freezers for the recalled carrots and dispose of them. Infections have primarily occurred in Minnesota, New York, and Washington, with symptoms including severe abdominal pain, diarrhea, and fever. Most individuals recover within 5 to 7 days without treatment, but severe cases may require hospitalization due to kidney issues. This incident follows a recent E. coli outbreak linked to McDonald's Quarter Pounder hamburgers, which was traced back to sliced onions. Topic 4. Former President Trump appoints Brendan Carr to head the FCC, signaling potential shifts in telecommunications policy. Former President Donald Trump has appointed Brendan Carr as the chairman of the Federal Communications Commission, FCC, indicating potential changes in telecommunications policy. Carr, a supporter of Trump and closely associated with Elon Musk, has expressed a commitment to dismantling censorship by tech companies and restoring free speech for Americans. He has also promised to strengthen accountability for broadcast TV and radio stations and to halt the FCC's efforts on diversity, equity, and inclusion. Carr plans to use the FCC's authority to regulate big tech, enhance national security, and promote economic prosperity. This move appears to be aimed at advancing conservative policies during Trump's second term. Carr's appointment,